Foolishness today. Oh, and by the way, we're not going to speed past the fact that you said you grew up in Fayetteville, Georgia, because I did too. So we need to talk about that offline because we might have been running in the same circles in the same area
No,
because
no,
we
I
are the
lived
same
there.
age.
I didn't grow up there. I lived there. I didn't grow up there. I lived there
We'll,
about 4 years.
we'll
But
talk
all right,
about it.
we'll talk some more about Fayetteville. I want you to handle Miss Kinsey here
All right,
because she's
Mackenzie,
calling
what
you
you got?
a
What you
liar.
got?
Well, I'm pro-choice. And what you
Okay.
said about abortions being federally funded is incorrect. The Hyde Amendment prevents any kind of federal funding.
Okay. Proceed.
So you can see that point then?
No, I don't agree with you, but is that all you
What
came
do you
over here to say?
mean? It's not, there's not like that is a fact.
Actually, it's not. Planned Parenthood is federally funded. It's funded by the tax dollars. I can go get my tablet and Google it and give you a source, but
Mama
Correct.
already
Planned
got.
Parenthood is federally do more than
Hold on.
abortions.
Stop. Time out.
first of all, do
Mama
not come up here
conservative,
with
come
that
on up.
topic
You said you had
that
the facts.
Planned Parenthood does more than abortions. No, they do not. That's called the DFACS or the
They do.
Family Family and Children's Services Office. Now they hand out birth control and preventative measures to have a baby, but Planned Parenthood does not.
You can look at the services literally on their website. They handle preventative cancer screening, they handle birth control, they handle reproductive services.
They
And
handle birth
again, you
control,
can
yeah,
look
because they
up,
go out there and you have a
again, you
baby.
can
Yeah,
look
they
up
sure
the
do.
Hyde Amendment and
I've already
see.
looked it up.
You
Oh my
haven't,
God.
because if you did look up the Hyde Amendment, you would know that you're wrong.
Mama conservative, go
Okay.
ahead and read what you was gonna read. Conservative mom.
Conservative mama, you're muted, honey. Will, no, you're not coming back in here because you're a man and this is a woman's talk conversation right now.
Will's very educated on the subject. I don't know what gender has to do with it.
Anyway,
What happened to conservative mom?
she might have scrolled out.
Hold on, let's see what happened. The house is a male. No, don't assume my gender. Don't assume my gender. Don't do that.
Are you a man or a woman?
Or your race.
I'm
That's my
them.
next
I'm
favorite one.
non-binary.
Were you assigned male at birth?
I'm
Hey,
non-binary.
conservative mama.
Hey, can y'all hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
My phone's on the fritz again.
You need to tell your phone we ain't got time for it to be on the fritz today.
Yeah, not with as much money as I've spent on this cat. But
Can't hear you, conservative mom.
Is that better?
Abortion
Yep,
is
there
a
we go.
medical procedure, and it does relate to someone's physical health and well-being. So it does fall under the umbrella of healthcare, regardless if it's elective or not.
Elective is killing another life.
Elective is terminating pregnancy.
So is that baby in your stomach alive or dead?
Live when you're pregnant.
I mean, it depends at what point we're talking about in the pregnancy, because if it's prior to 24 weeks, I would argue that it's cellular life. And again, it's designed to terminate pregnancy.
Hell no.
We're not
my
doing the
God.
cellular life. If you can't agree, 95% of biologists agree that life begins at conception. Fertilization,
Is
a
plant
zygote
alive?
is
Is a plant alive?
development.
Correct,
Yes, a
but
plant
you
is a
recognize
life,
that
yes.
it's not a baby, right? You recognize that it's not a baby, correct?
It's an unborn baby. It's still
Not my
life.
question. You recognize it's not a baby, correct?
What's your definition of a baby? A baby that's been born or a baby that's in your stomach? Because I've been pregnant with two, and I believe it's a
Why
baby.
don't you define baby for me? Because when it comes to a zygote and a baby, I don't see those as similar beings.
Oh my God. You're being very disingenuous to your own self. If you're going to deny what science actually says,
Science
science
says
says
that life.
begins at conception, which means it's a life. It's an unborn baby. It's
Correct.
a
A
developmental
plant is a plant
stage.
alive. Is a plant alive?
Yeah.
Do you give it moral consideration?
Y'all ladies handle this.
Hey, let me hop in here and say something.
Go right
Since
ahead.
Planned Parenthood provides. Hold on. Planned Parenthood provides they are still a significant amount of funding through Medicaid reimbursements and government grants. About 43% of Planned Parenthood revenues came from government reimbursements and or grants in 2014 to 2015. Now I'm still looking. That's just one.
That doesn't support your claim that the federal government funds abortions. It just says that Planned Parenthood receives federal funding.
94%.
And again, that's for other reproductive services. Can you please look up the Hyde Amendment?
Hold on, I'm not done. 94% of total federal funding comes from the
Like the
Department
Hyde Amendment,
of
if
Health
you
and
look
Human.
at the Hyde Amendment, this will completely
I'm not
dissolve
done
your
talking.
entire
I'm
argument.
not done
Why are you
talking.
refusing to look it
Actually,
up?
Hold on,
won't.
she's not
I
done.
recognize
Kids.
that.
I'm not
Not
done.
done, Kizzy.
I recognize
not
that
done.
you're not done, but all of what you're bringing up is irrelevant.
Kizzy, she's trying to
Mackenzie,
explain
I will
to
kick you out of
Shut
here.
your fucking mouth, man. She can talk.
I
We're
am
not-
well aware of
and
what she's
Do
explaining
not
to me.
be ignorant in this live.
No, you're
You will
not.
get kicked out.
I'm not the
Let
one
her
who is
talk.
ignorant.
June 28, 2022, Planned Parenthood derives nearly $1.5 billion of annual revenue from Medicaid, a part of a mandatory spending. That was June 28, 2022. I'm not quite done. In August 19th, 2019, there's an article on New York Times. Planned Parenthood received about $60 million annually through the federal program known as Title 10. Not quite done.